Hey, I love you, okay, look, hey, I love you, put nothing else but you and for you, I trust you with all of that got. You held it down before all this shit pop. Think it's a shame that you gave the spot. No, you can't spend it.
Them football guys, we are back with the wide receiver edition of Start 6 for Week 4 Fantasy Football. Gator,
Yes, sir.
how you feeling, man?
I feel good, man. Best YouTube love wide receiver. I love wide receiver. We all love wide receivers.
Yeah, for sure. Wide receivers is like, I don't know what, man.
I want to be a wide receiver when I grow up.
No, literally, man. Let's get right into it. Is that Neighbors as a sit? It's like, no.
I'll say what?
No.
Never.
No. But Steelers versus Colts wide receiver edition. No Neighbors here, but George Pickens start. You know,
yeah.
I think this is the game where he tubs. I think he tubs this game.
Yeah, he definitely needs one of those. But yeah, I just like the workload. The workload is good, consistent. He's probably never going to be a top wide receiver, but consistent work though. Consistent work.
Yeah, and we have Calvin Austin as a flex here.
Yes. He could be flexed on the sit side. I'm not gonna lie. He probably should be there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown, game-winning touchdown last game. The rest of the receivers in this game: Van Jefferson, sit. Josh Downs, sit. I love him, but Richardson's the quarterback now. Yeah. Pierce is a flex because he's always gonna catch a deep bomb. It seems like, but you know, if he doesn't do that, sit. And Pittman, surprise, is a sit for Gator. Wow.
I'm over. I've been over Pittman in better matchups. Now you facing the Steelers. It's like, I think now as a Pittman owner, you probably been starting him saying, oh, okay, he gives me 7, he gives me 6. Now I think it's just like, okay, let's bench him for real. Like, this is perfect. He might still give you 6, but bench him.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Vikings versus Packers. Jefferson start, of course. Reed start. I think he's the one there. Naylor is a flex if Addison doesn't play, who is questionable. If Addison plays, he's definitely a start if Darnold is playing.
Yeah, and then I would say if Addison does play, then I'm gonna have to look at Naylor as a person that might be getting like 2. He already getting 2-3 targets. So it's like,
yeah.
So what do you get now? 1, 2. Like,
yeah, 1, 2. Yeah.
And it's probably not a tub. So yeah, that can definitely go. Naylor could be sit if Addison is active.
Yeah. Watson and Romeo are both sits. I would have a F next to them, so I would flex them. But sit. I get
respect that.
I get the sits though. You can't start every Packer wide receiver, even though you probably want to.
Mm-hmm.
Moosegraves is a sit. Kraft is a sit. Kraft gets involved with Willis there still, but Love got to be there if you want to start Kraft.
Yeah.
But it's Ty Chandler is Aaron Jones' backup. Oh, sorry. Running back. So
wide receiver.
Yeah. My bad, guys.
You're
Broncos versus Jets. Garrett Wilson, you have him as a start.
Yeah, just have to. I mean, he gets the work, but his ceiling is limited, honestly. And Satan, so have fun.
The rest of the wide receivers in here: Sutton, Mike Williams, Sid. You got Reynolds and Lazard as a flex though.
Yeah, I think I had Reynolds as a flex last week, and I didn't change that. That's really what that was. Yeah, you can sit Reynolds, bro.
Okay.
I do like Lazard though. Just because the chemistry thing.
Yeah, they're besties.
Yeah.
Eagles, Bucks. We got Godwin and Menu again, both starts. We got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith as both starts. However, they're both questionable. They both might not play. So if that happens, Dotson, don't worry.
I say Dotson's still a sit for me.
Yeah, Dotson's still a sit if they don't play. Do not worry. Like, that doesn't change. But yeah. Bengals versus Panthers. Chase is a start every week, obviously. Deontay Johnson, welcome back. You are a start.
Yes,
And T.
literally.
Higgins just came off of injury. He was on the pitch count, like we told you he would be on. So
Hmm.
look for him to get more snaps this game.
Yeah,
And because of that, less snaps for Ichivas, who will now be a flex on the sit side. Mingo, we have as a flex. Leggett, we have as a flex because we don't know who's the number 2 right now.
I don't know. If you know, you might. If you know, you're probably like a Panther insider. You're probably watching the practices because I don't know, and Boogie don't know. Black Wolves don't know. So, hey,
My guess would be Mingo
okay.
because they kept talking about him in the offseason, but Leggett, I mean,
I'm about to say I'll
Leggett,
take Leggett. Let's
yeah,
take a bet. Not
yeah,
it don't gotta be no financial bet, just a fantasy bet.
Leggett built like AJ Brown, so I hope he didn't,
I'll go Leggett. You're going Mingo?
yeah, I think Mingo.
Okay, cool.
Rams versus Bears. The start side. Wow. We have Tyler Johnson as a start. We have Robinson as a start. We have Tutu as a start. We have DJ Moore as a start. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I only have
Okay.
DJ Moore. I only have DJ Moore and Tutu as a start.
Okay. So
Everybody else
can
here.
we flex Robinson? Can Robinson
Yeah,
be flexed?
if you want to, bro.
I'll flex Robinson. I think Robinson is a flex. Matthew Stafford gonna get busy. He gonna get something done. Now Tyler Johnson, you know what? I'll move Tyler. I'll move Tyler for the viewers. It's like
So I won't lie to y'all. You can replace Rome with Tyler, bro. If
oh
Keenan don't
yeah,
play, you
yeah,
can
yep.
replace Rome with Tyler.
I actually like that. I think that's a good take. Y'all can see
But
my
yeah,
express skills,
Cooper Cup is
Excel
out.
skills.
Yeah, your sales skills are great actually. Cooper Cup
Thank
is
you.
out. Nakua is out. Allen is questionable, but we have to see him practice first before he can play.
Yeah.
Saints, Falcons, we have Olav as a start. We have Drake London as a start. Boom, lock those in always. Mooney, Mooney's coming along. He has him
Yeah,
as a
he
start.
is.
Rashid Shaheed gave everybody a 0 last game.
Big donut.
We're going back to the well of Rashid Shaheed. Flex.
Yeah, flex that.
So yeah. Those are the starts for that. Jags, Texans. You know what the deal is with this. Nico, Diggs, Dell, the trio, start them.
It don't stop.
It doesn't stop. For the Jags, Kirk and Thomas, it seems like we finally found a pecking order, it seems like.
Yes.
We saw Gabe Davis
Right.
crying on the sideline. I think he's the third
Right.
wide receiver there.
Yeah, he for sure is. Brian Thomas seems like the one. It seems like, okay, early in the game, we're trying to get to Brian Thomas no matter what. It's like, okay, Kirk still running his routes. I think Kirk is the 2. And Kirk will have better games. The first 2 games were pretty bad.
Yeah.
He's gonna have better games. Yeah.
So the next game, we have the Patriots versus the 49ers. Ayuk start. I think he's the only solid start here. Juwan Jennings went for 46 last game.
Not gonna happen.
I don't think
again.
that's.
You missed.
I don't think that's gonna happen again.
You missed it, bro.
But because Debo's out, we have to just start him again.
Yeah, probably the best spot start in on this slate.
Yeah. Douglas, they finally figured out that you are the one again. Brissett, stop throwing it to Hunter Henry and start throwing it to you. So you are now flex.
I'm happy that you brought up his name.
Yeah.
Polk
is a sit as far as Brissett being the starter, and Debo is out with an injury. They said after the next week he should be back though. So I think that's it for that game. Commanders versus Cardinals.
Yeah.
Another 4:00 game. Marvin Harrison Jr. automatic start, of course. Terry McLaurin, he's finally showed up after 3 weeks.
After a 20 ball, after a 20 pieces, like I gotta
Yeah,
start you now.
yeah, he has to start him now. But if he gives you 7 again, like I mean, you won't be surprised. So,
Mm-mm.
um, as far as the other receivers, though, whoa, this is a lot of Commanders receivers. Luke
They have so many
McCaffrey,
receivers. I'm actually missing. Oh no, Noah Brown is there.
De'Ami Brown, Noah Brown. They got your guy, Olamide.
Olamide. Yeah,
Don't put
he's
him
there.
there,
I didn't
please.
even
Don't put him up
mention.
there. Don't put him there.
It's, like,
Oh,
it's crazy up there.
they said they traded him. They said they traded Dotson away because of him. Off season. Why?
Now he's not getting no bump.
Now he's not getting no bump. But Greg Dortch is the on the sit side, and Michael Wilson flex. We just don't know which one because they've intertwined with each other as far as targets goes back to back weeks. We just don't know who's really the two.
Yeah, Michael Wilson had like I believe 8 targets last game. So
that's what I mean. And the game before that, Greg Dortch had like 8 targets the first game. So it's like
exactly. So
they're gonna one of those. Maybe they the co-twos. Who knows? I don't know what to call that.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison
against the Commanders. That's the reason really why they're flexed is because the Commanders. We saw Burrow and them try to come back. It was so easy. It's like
God, I didn't even
easy.
I didn't even know Burrow scored again at the end of the game.
Bruh, it was easy, bro. He scored in like 20 seconds, bruh.
I thought the game ended 38-27. That joint ended 38-33. I was so shocked.
He scored in like literally 20 seconds. I was like, wow, it's easy. It's too easy, bro.
Crazy. Chiefs, Chargers, Quentin Johnson and Ladd. I think we have a pecking order for the Chargers as well. When Herbert plays, those are his 2 receivers he's looking for.
Yeah.
Rashee Rice, obviously number 1 receiver for the Chiefs. Yeah, start.
He might be the number 1 in fantasy or number 2.
Yeah, he's number 2 behind Neighbors.
Man, what a pick!
Nobody saw that coming. Neighbors and Rashee Rice being the 1 and 2.
I would have took him in the 3rd if I knew that, bro.
Xavier Worthy is a sit. He's gonna have those explosive weeks, but you just don't know.
I think he's a flex, honestly. I should have put him down. I'll put him down as a flex. He is a flex.
If she needs a flex, he's a flex.
Yeah, he definitely has that ability where it's like, okay, hey, 1 play and I got 12 points. I don't know how it happened. He didn't even catch it. He ran it. It's like, yeah, he does. He definitely has that ability.
Josh Palmer is questionable, but even if he plays, he should be a sit.
Yeah. We missed on that play, but at least we got him in the like 13th, 14th.
Oh yeah, these are the guys you should miss on. The 13th, 14th round guys. You know what I mean?
Literally.
He was going in the same place as Shakur and Curtis Samuels. So if you said Shakur, you hit. You said Palmer or Curtis Samuel, you miss. It's okay. 13th.
Yeah.
Browns, Raiders. We have Amari Cooper and Adams starts respectively. Jerry Jeudy. He's having a better season. Wouldn't call it great, but he's having a better season.
Yeah. It feels great because he's been mid for like 4 years straight.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yes.
so when he's getting you double digits every week, you're very excited.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers is a flex. It's not the same without Jimmy Garoppolo there. So,
correct.
He's a sit flex. Trey Tucker just had 23 last game, I believe. So he's up here. He's a sit, but he's on the list now. He made it.
Yeah. You made it. Hey, you made it to Dem Football Guys. Start sit, man. Congrats, Trey Tucker.
Yeah. Bills, Ravens, Sunday Night Football. Man, we have Shakur and Zay Flowers as the starts for their respective teams. Number 1 receivers. And then we have everybody else. Bateman, Coleman, Samuels, sits. I mean, if you think one of them going to score, you could flex them, but you just don't know who's going to be. So
yeah, Coleman got in trouble for getting late to the stadium or something like that, or practice. He got benched the first quarter. He was benched. That's why we ain't see him. That's why we ain't see him in the first quarter. We ain't know. I thought it was like a rookie thing. They came out and say he was late. So
Coleman doghouse punishment.
Yep.
Crazy. Titans, Dolphins, Monday Night Football doubleheader. We have Tyreek Hill as a start and Hopkins as a start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting. It's interesting because I think I was telling Yaga that there's no way you can ever sit Tyreek Hill. That's a problem. You just
that's the
can't
problem.
do it. And that's why I sit Waddle this time because I'm like, I sit Waddle on a regular. With this
Yes,
quarterback, I'm gonna sit Waddle every time.
100%. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
Okay.
Waddle was a sit. Really just got one last week. I think that's why I think that's why he's on the sit side as well.
Am I being mean to really be a start?
You're being mean to Ridley, but I would at least put an F next to Waddle and Ridley.
All right.
No, keep them over there though. Keep them over there though. Keep both of them over there, bro.
It's you need a little bit of punishment, bro. Like this is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You need some punishment, but the F should be beside their names for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree.
Because there was no reason why they were losing the entire game and Ridley only had 1 point last game. There was no reason for that.
And
But that's the Ridley special. If you had Ridley last year, Jags, that's just what he do, bro.
Yeah.
Seahawks versus Lions. We got DK, we got JSN, we got St. Brown, we got JMO, all that starts. But we won. JSN had 3 last game, JMO had 1 last game. So notice previous. All right, open them. Getting yourself into DK and St. Brown, they're going to be consistent. So
yeah.
Tyler Lockett is questionable.
I hate to put Lockett on the sit side.
Yeah, I put an F next to his name, but he has to stay on that side though, because I think he's gonna get 10. I think that's just his consistency, and it's like that's a flex, you know. That's just a flex.
Yeah. I honestly do feel like he's a flex. I hate to just put him on the sit side. They don't feel right.
Yeah,
they don't.
Yeah, but that's the changing of the guard, bro. That's how it be.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Any last words for the receivers, man?
Nope. I love receivers. I love covering receivers. YouTube loves receivers. That's all I gotta say, bro.
We all love receivers.
Yeah.
I want to be a receiver, but until then, you know, I have this video. That's it.
That's all I can do for you.
Yeah. Next up, we got running backs and tight ends. So be on the lookout for that as well. Them football guys, we will catch you next time.